Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak with us. Double honors unto the elders, apostles, a great millstone, the elders, a great millstone, and of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, serving him in truth and sincerity. So coming back, man, with another lesson through the Spirit. This lesson is going to be based off this video right here, the beloved elder apostle Dahar posted on his video, or it's like on his channel. As you can see, video is called One More Step Closer to the MOTB. Hashtag cashless. If you don't know what the MOTB is, it's an acronym for the mark of the beast that's written about within Revelation chapter 13. So let's go ahead and play this video.
I'm at Whole Foods checkout. As you can see, this is a palm scanner. I'm at Whole Foods checkout. As you can see, this is a palm scanner.
And there you have it. As you can see, in Amazon, right, or in Whole Foods, Amazon got their payment. Basically, you can make a payment with just your palm. And you gotta ask these questions. Why are they even? I mean, you got multiple payments or payment methods already. You got cards. You got electronic payment through your smartphone. So I mean, you would think that that's enough, right? But now they're adding all these extra payments. I mean, you already got your Apple Watch payments and stuff. Now they're doing palm payments. You gotta ask these questions. Why are they not doing palm payments? Like, what's the reason for that? And we know what the reason for that is, because when we go to Revelation chapter 13. Revelation chapter 13 and 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast is this Esau system, which Esau system is heavily inspired by the ancient Roman Empire. Ultimately, Esau is trying to transition into his NWO, which the MOTB will be heavily involved within the NWO. So it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Yeah, because the Lord's allowing Esau to get to this point. But as the scriptures say, Esau, basically paraphrasing, is going to vomit everything up. Meaning, once Yahweh Shai comes back, you're going to stop Esau from achieving his ultimate goal, which is obviously the achieving of his NWO. He's going to get close. But hey, the Lord's going to disappoint this devil. So it goes on to say that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Yeah, so if you don't want to bow down to the image of the beast, if you don't want to bow down to NWO, basically the mandation of the MOTB, the mark of the beast. If you know what the mark of the beast is, the mark of the beast is the RFID implant. If you don't know what the RFID implant is, go ahead and Google. Go on Google right now and look it up. And we're going to continue and get that. So it says, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. So if you don't bow down and basically bow down to Esau in his image, his NWO, then he's going to cast you out. Either he's going to kill you or he's going to cast you out of the society. You're going to be considered an outcast. You won't be able to participate within society. Verse 16, Revelation chapter 13 and 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. So yeah, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, Doesn't matter if you're poor, you're rich. Doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, you're a high top famous celebrity. Doesn't matter if you're free or if you're in jail. Esau's going to try to cause all people to take this MOTB, this mark of the beast, this RFID implant. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Exactly, man. So he's gonna try to put that upon everybody to take that MOTB. It says to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah, and if you take this mark anywhere within your body, if you take the RFID implant anywhere within your body, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it says right here, right hand or in their foreheads. That's going to be the main place where people get it. But if you get it anywhere in your body, you're still going to catch that judgment, that ultimate great judgment that's written about within Revelation chapter 14. And that judgment is ultimately the second death. So if you take that mark, then you're going to receive the second death, which is suffering within that nuclear destruction that's about to come upon Babylon the Great, which is America, the lake of fire. And the Lord's going to have it where missiles are shot upon many other places too. Not just America. There's going to be missiles shot upon all the world, but only America is going to be the only country that's destroyed in its entirety and never come back again. America is going to become a desert. Israel, right now, what? Because you got Edomites dwelling there right now who call themselves the children of the Lord, but really they're just the children of Satan, because that's what Esau is. He's a physical counterpart of Satan. The Lord's going to burn up Israel as well, but Israel will be restored. It will be restored so that the real Israelites will come back onto that land. Us Israelites will come back onto the land and it will be restored. But only America will be the nation that's destroyed in its entirety. And it will never come back. It's going to be a desert for eternity. No one's going to inhabit it. Only scavengers and all that. So, yeah, it says to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark is the Greek word, that mark. The word mark within Revelation 13:16 goes back to the Greek word charagma, which is something physical. A physical stamp, something that's imprinted and put into your skin by incision. It's something physical. It's not something spiritual like some guys like to say. The mark is something physical. Esau is going to try to put a mark within you. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell save he that had a mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And we're coming into a completely cashless society. So what does that mean? You won't be able to use cash. It's going to come to a point where it's going to be cardless. You won't be able to use your card. Then it's going to come to a point where you won't be able to use your phone. Because obviously, you can use your phone now to make electronic payments. Then it's going to come to a point where you won't be able to use your phone. You won't be able to use your Apple Watch, or you won't even be able to use your palm, just your plain palm, unless you have the MOTB within your hand. So all of this is just conditioning. All of this is just programming the people. For those who have the eyes to see, especially us prophets of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, us men in the Lord, we're going to be able to catch on and see these things, as it says in 2 Corinthians 2:11. It said, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Exactly. So, lest Satan, or at least Satan, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So Satan's not able to get an upper hand on us because we're not ignorant of his plans and his intentions. We already know where Esau is trying to go, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Lord has revealed the secrets unto his prophets. The Lord has gave us the eyes to see. So we're able to catch on onto little things like this new Amazon payment. And It's not super new, like it just came out last week, but it's been out for a little bit. So yeah, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of what this devil is trying to do. And then I was taking a look at this video. It says, watch Elon Musk Neuralink monkey play video games with his brain. If you know what the Neuralink is, literally a chip. It's literally a brain chip. And what this monkey is able to play video games with the implant within his with an implant within his head. And let's go ahead and play this video. So take a look.
This is Pager. He's a 9-year-old macaque who had a Neuralink placed in each side of his brain about 6 weeks ago. If you look carefully, you can see that the fur on his head hasn't quite fully grown back yet. He's learnt to interact with a computer for a tasty banana smoothie delivered through a straw. We can interact with the Neuralinks simply by pairing them to an iPhone, just as you might pair your phone to a Bluetooth speaker. The links record from more than 2,000 electrodes implanted in the regions of Pager's motor cortex that coordinate hand and arm movements.
And what do you think Esau selects monkeys for test? I mean, obviously we know they're trying to transition into doing human experiments, but Esau deems basically monkeys to be the closest animals, I guess we can say, to humans. So that's why he uses monkeys. But you know, that's Esau's. That's why he prefers to do it that way. You know, that's his idea.
Neurons in this region modulate their activity with intended hand movement. For example, some might become more active when he moves his hand up, and others when he moves it to the right. By recording from many neurons and feeding their activity into a decoder algorithm, we are able to predict Pager's intended hand movements in real time. First, feeding their activity into a decoder algorithm, we are able to predict Pager's intended hand movements in real time.
They're able to predict his intended hand movements in real time. So before he even does something, before he even moves a muscle, they already have an idea of what he's gonna do. So imagine how, just thinking about that, if they can do that with a monkey, with this monkey right here, imagine what they can do to you. Imagine all the information they'll have of you if you take this MOTB, man. Again, Esau is trying to use a CHIP. He's not just using it for no reason, man, just solely for payments. Nah, man, Esau is using that for mass tracking and mass monitoring. He'll be able to have complete access, literally, man, to your mind. He'll be able to know what you're thinking. He'll be able to know what you're doing. He'll be able to have influence over your body, what you're thinking. He'll be able to have influence of your actions, of your emotions. I mean, all this CHIB has to do is just connect with maybe your nervous system or something. Just connect with your body, send electrical signals. You know, Esau, he's a high-level witch. He's able to do these things. He's able to use a scientist to find a way for him to achieve what he wants.
First, we calibrate the decoder by recording neural activity as Pager uses the joystick to move a cursor to targets presented on the screen. As he's playing this game, we are wirelessly streaming, in real time, the firing rates from thousands of neurons to a computer.
As you can see, this is the information that they're getting. They're able to get all this information.
Using these data, we calibrate the decoder by mathematically modeling the relationship between patterns of neural activity and the different joystick movements they produce. After only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move the cursor instead of the joystick. Pager still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity.
So the joystick is unplugged and he's completely using his mind to control, to play this game, as you can see. So there you have it, man. And I believe that's it. That's it on the video. He plays another game and they show you, but, well, let's go ahead and skip to kind of like the end of the video.
Now that he's up to speed, let's increase the difficulty and see how well Pager can play with the Neuralink.
Yeah, look how good he is at playing this game with just his mind.
As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at Mind Pong. He's focused, and he's playing entirely of his own volition. It's not magic. The reason Neuralink works is because it's recording and decoding electrical signals from the brain. Great game, Pager. And what better reward for a monkey than a banana? Entirely with decoded neural activity. Our goal is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone.
And that right there is the signs of wonders. As you heard, they want to use, be able to, I guess, help paralyzed people, be able to use computers and phones. And that's just a sign of wonder, man. Just when you get Mark or Matthew chapter 24 and 24, for there shall arise false Hamashiach Yum. It says right here, false Christ, but we know the word Christ goes back to the Hebrew Hamashiach, which means the anointed. So it says there shall arise false Hamashiach Yum. And false prophets, basically what people putting themselves on as if they're the anointed, as if they're Yahushai, as if they're real prophets, but really they're just foresaying. It says, and show great signs and wonders. It says, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And basically using paralyzed people and basically exalting the chip, using the idea of paralyzed people being able to use their phone or computer with just their mind. That right there in itself is a sign of wonder. And that's just the beginning of the signs and wonders that Esau is going to put out here. But you're probably going to be able to control your Tesla with your Neuralink if you have one. But if you're having trouble doing parallel parking, well, you're probably going to be able to get out your car, just step out real quick, use your mind to back up the Tesla, and you have a 360 view. Just something like that. You'll be able to use your phone, have access to the internet with a Neuralink or with a CHIP in your hand or whatever. That right there is a sign of wonder. Esau's gonna go heavy, man. But pushing that, he's gonna go heavy, man, with these advertisements, with these commercials. Basically putting this MOTV, man, on a pedestal. And it's gonna come to a point you're gonna have a lot of people who take it and stuff, but you're gonna have some people who resist it. And what is Esau gonna do? That's when he's gonna mandate it. That's where he's gonna put in place, okay, if you don't take this MOTB, you won't be able to be a part of the society. You won't be able to have a job. You won't be able to buy or sell. You won't be able to eat, go to a restaurant. You won't be able to participate in your extracurricular activities that require basically Well, you won't be able to go to the gym. You won't be able to do this, do that. All of that is just more. That right there is our temptation. Esau mandating the MOTB, and you not being able to do nothing within society. So it says, Mark 13:22, for false Hamashiachim and false prophets shall arise and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. So the Lord literally going to have to put a spirit on the elect, which us brothers hope to be a part of, and we put on as the elect. And we pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yashai that we endure unto the end. If it was possible, even we will be deceived. Even the elect will be deceived. But that's why the Lord has a protection, a hedge around the elect. The Lord has the minds of the elect to completely be after him, after the Lord himself, and to resist all temptation that Esau is going to try to put on us. It says, 1 Thessalonians 5:6, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Yeah, keeping in mind what's going on in the world, keeping in mind that Esau is getting closer and closer, and this NWO, man, is right around the corner. Or the mandation of this MOTB is right around the corner, man. And we can see that. We can see that with these new things that Esau is doing within the society, man. It said, therefore, let us not sleep as do others. Yeah, you got some people who they see things like this, but they completely disregard it. They can't look past it. For you Israelites out there, the heathen can do what they want to do, but for you Israelites, you're supposed to repent unto Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, and to come back onto the truth and to serve the Lord, man, and to not sleep, not be asleep anymore within Babylon the Great, but to be awake, to know that this place will be destroyed, and to know that Esau is coming down with great wrath to try to make you bow down the knee to Baal, to his image. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Yeah, so constantly be watching, man. Watching for prophecy. And being sober, being sober-minded. Not constantly being, having fun and partying, entertained, like Jake wants to do, man, all day. Nah, we're supposed to be sober-minded. Verse 7, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Yeah, so we're sober-minded, but those who are obviously, they just want to, for these Jakes out here, man, who just want to live it up all day, just constantly pleasing the flesh, they're asleep. They're not looking for these things, these prophecies to come to pass. They're not watching the prophecies that are passing and happening right now, currently, as we speak. So let's go ahead and get Revelation chapter 3 and 10. It says, Revelation chapter 3 and 10, because thou hast kept, and this is a red letter, meaning Yahweh Shai speaking, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon, or it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, and the elect of the nation of Israel will keep the word of the Lord. And be patient. Keep the word of the Lord's patience, man. Which is being in the truth and taking up that yoke of Yahweh Shai, putting it upon us, being in the truth, doing the work, doing the Lord's will, and enduring until the end. It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Yeah, the hour of temptation is when Esau mandates the MOTB. which shall come upon all the world. As we spoke about, the temptation is going to be you won't be able to buy or sell or do nothing within society. You won't have nothing, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And the Lord will keep his servants fed. Don't think that just because we won't be able to buy or sell within society, don't think that we still won't receive food. Now the Lord's going to do miracles for us. As it says in Isaiah 65, the servants of the Lord will eat. The servants of the Lord won't be thirsty or hungry. The Lord won't leave us to die of famine and of hunger. Now the Lord's going to protect us, man. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. So those who don't keep the word of the Lord, those who fell out, those who are lukewarm, the Lord won't keep you, man, from the hour of temptation. You're going to be subject to the hour of temptation. The Lord won't give you the spirit to resist the hour of temptation. Only the elect of the nation of Israel will have the Holy Spirit in them to resist the MOTB, the mark of the beast, the RFID implant. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And it's going to come upon, this hour of temptation will come upon everybody. But to play this video again,
I'm at Whole Foods checkout. As you can see, this is a palm scanner.
more programming, more conditioning for the MOTB. So Lord's will, you bless out the edified. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash, Brakatham, Shalom.